Hi, Mitch, the Book Monster, to do a channel check-in. I guess I didn't plan to do this right now, this early in the week, but I guess enough channel information has come in the last 48 to 72 hours, 2 or 3 days to you know uh make a channel check-in, channel report, whatever you want to call it. I titled these videos channel check-in. So yeah, here it goes. On the reading aspect, I did read a little bit more of The Final Empire Mistborn, Book 1, Era 1 by Brandon Sanderson. My reading overall has taken a little bit of little bit of a hiatus, I guess. Excuse the tongue is uh, being tongue tied. Hey, when you do this, it just happens. So yeah, I as of yesterday, this recording is on October 29th, 2024. So as of October 28th, 2024, I did read more of, like I said, Mistborn Era 1, Book 1, The Final Empire, Brandon Sanderson. I believe I'm on page 125 or 126. It's kind of hard to judge because I'm reading it on Kindle and I don't know why Kindle seems to jump page numbers every now and then. So it's roughly 120 to 130, page 120 to 130, somewhere in there, but more likely 125 to 127. I do know by tracking I'm on chapter 8 currently, and in Kindle at least, the next part of the book, part 2, starts on page 130, and chapter 9 starts on 131. So if anybody knows, yeah, I'm roughly around there. Like I said, reading has taken a backseat to anything lately. Not that I really wanted to, it just happens that way. So that's why I haven't come on here and talk about books or book reading, save the channel name Book Monster. But hey, so that's why I've come on here to talk about TV, movie, nostalgic things mostly. So in other news or other things going on, I keep saying, you know, Deadpool, Wolverine, and or Beetlejuice, thoughts on those movies are coming, and trust me, that is not an empty promise. That will happen eventually for both movies. Just I don't know. I have to, you know, marinate my thoughts on both of those, especially the sequel to Beetlejuice, because honestly, long story short, honestly, I was told it wasn't that great, not to expect much, and I hate to say it, but people were right on that aspect. But even some YouTube personalities, such as Mike from Mike's Book Reviews in Houston, Texas, has given his thoughts on the movie Beetlejuice, not on Mike Book Reviews, but on Mike's media reviews with his wife, um, Patience, or Patricia, one of those names. So yeah, if you haven't checked out Mike's book or media review, I highly recommend that you check those out. He was basically the inspiration for me to start this and my fantasy and science fiction fest channel. Um, because he is a little older than I am, but we're roughly in the same age range, save to maybe 3 years around that area. So I don't know if you'll ever see this, Mike, but thank you for the entertainment and inspiration. So yeah. Um, with all that being said, um, channel growth. The channel is growing. I know I don't talk about channel growth or channel aspects too much because lately or before the last 2 or 3 days there hasn't been much to talk about. Okay, or we're rounding out the end of the year. October is nearly finished. Um, the 1st of November is Friday, this coming Friday as of this recording. So we only have 2 months left of 2024. Wow, where has time gone? Why does time go so fast when you're old? When or as you get older? If anybody knows that answer, please tell me. Sorry for the little wind whistle. The wind must be picking up outside. I don't know if you picked up on that, but I don't think any bad weather's coming through. Who knows who can case Mother Nature? She does what she wants. Anyway, so channel growth is on the incline, on the up, on the green hour, or however you want to put it. I'm kind of lost for words because I'm amazed. As of right now, I'm sitting on 21 subscribers. So all of you out there who have subscribed, thank you. I cannot uh, thank you enough. I'll probably never see all of you in person. I wish I could to thank you individually or as a group, but for those who have logged on and hit that subscribe button, thank you. Um, like I said, at this point, channel is only maybe 4 or 5 months old. I forget when I uh, first logged on or started up the channel proper, but it hasn't been long. Like I said, it's the end of October, and I only started the channel late June or very beginning of July. So right now, 21 subscribers is definitely nothing, you know, to turn my nose up at, although I wouldn't turn my nose up at any of it. Thank you. Um, and the videos have been increasing in viewership as well. I think my latest video before this video uploads thoughts on Transformers. I think that's more or less how I titled it. Is currently sitting at 60 or 61 views. Um, I did have at least one comment on that video, which I will not get into, but let's just say it was a little discouraging, but hey, I'll brush it off and move on and smile and be on my merry way. Just, yeah. Um, like I said, I won't dwell on it. I just kind of wanted to mention it, at least a little to some extent. Um, so, evidently, people like nostalgic content. Who knew? I'm sure if you're in the age range of late 30s, 40s, maybe even a little bit older, say mid 40s or 50s, you may remember or you may know somebody that watched things such as Transformers, Beetlejuice, or I don't know, Ninja Turtles. I have a few different uh videos on the channel that talk about various childhood memories and things I'm still into today. uh, because of remembering, bringing back my youth, my childhood. So, at any rate, thank you for the viewership and the subscription again. And as always, uh, view, like, subscribe, pass the word around. I'll get there eventually. There are some channels much smaller than mine, and others bigger and much bigger than mine. Mike, I know, has been doing his Mike's book reviews for 5, probably going on 6 years at this point. I'm sitting here just a few months into this channel. If I was still able to access my fantasy science fiction channel, it would be close to or right at 4 years, I believe. But hey, I'll move on and stick with this channel as long as I can. And I do promise, as long as I have things to talk about and people engaging, I will come on here uh, every or as often as I can and let you guys, let all of you guys know my thoughts on various books, movies, TV, any kind of media that pops to mind, video games, the list could go on, and I would, but this video would be too long to upload. So, um, yeah, other than that, like I said, I was reading yesterday out of this Born Error 1, Book 1. But other than that, I'm bouncing between Mistborn, um, Pet Cemetery by Stephen King. I almost said Salem's Lot, but no. Pet Cemetery, I believe I'm on chapter 8 or 9 of that book. That's another Kindle read. More often than not, the books I talk about are Kindle reads or e-reader, e-reading books, however you want to phrase it. But yeah, and The Stand is another book I would bounce to and from. I haven't read that in a hot little minute or hour, whatever. I believe I'm currently at chapter 33 or 34. I know, give or take 330-ish pages out of 1,300-ish pages. That's barely a dent. That's somewhere between 25 and 30% uh, into that book overall. Um, so yeah, um, I promise I will have more book related content on the channel. Um, so the name Book Monster is not for nothing. I do read books. I just read at a slow pace. So for those that read um, a book a day or a book a week or every 2 weeks, bless you. I just can't can't read that fast. I will never say never, of course, but I've never reached that speed in all of my 42 years. So I don't know, like I said, never say never, but I don't know if I'll ever really reach that speed. And to be honest, I don't think I'd want to because I don't, I really don't see how anybody reads a book a day or a week, 2 weeks, whatever it is, and truly obtains what the author's trying to convey. Just my opinion. You may agree, you may disagree. Hey, that's fine. Um, so yeah, when if possible, there will be book related topics. Other than possible TBRs or wish lists to read or uh, book haul type videos. I'll give my thoughts on individual books or series or authors, something like that, in due time. But yeah, other than that, things are going okay. Um, more than okay as far as I'm concerned with the channel overall. So thank you once again, and I'll sign off and go back to my um, cave and uh, read, play video games, or like I think I mentioned in a video or so prior to this, I do write my own stories, so that's another thing that I've been kind of lagging on about as much as reading, if not more than reading, is writing, because reading is easier than writing. Don't let anybody tell you any different. Um, Reading, you can just read the words that somebody already put together. Um, when you're writing, you have to put together your own string of words and paragraphs. It's hectic, to say the very least. So yeah, if anybody says, "Oh, writing is an easy process," where are you? Who are you? Where did you come from? And oh, and any of that, give me your talent, please. I know more than likely things come easier to uh people more than others. I get that. I'm not making fun by any means. If you can write or read or play video games or anything better than uh your neighbor, I'm not making any slight or puns or anything about that. Great. So please don't take it the wrong way. I'm just saying for the average person, reading is more than likely easier than trying to string sentences together, words together to convey your own set of characters, settings, surroundings, um, lands, or whatever. So, um, I've rambled on for quite a little bit. I tend to do that on these videos, any video. I will sign off now. Thank you once again. Have a good day. Be kind to each other. That's it.